Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, if it's afternoon for you just yet. I am here with Bridgette, and we are going to talk about Go for Gold. So I'm going to bring up the video here real quick, just in case anybody has any questions as we're going through this. Yelling. There we go. All right. So first things first, you guys. Whenever I bring people live to talk about any of, courses or anything like that, the reason why is always because I don't want you to have to take my word for it. I want for you to see what it's doing for other people, and so you don't feel like, should I get this? Should I not? I don't know if it's worth it. And you sort of hem-haw on the fence, because at the end of the day, if this is for you, it's absolutely going to move your business, but you being on the fence doesn't do anything. Right? Your business stays right where it is. So I would like for you to either be able to determine, yeah, this is for me, or no, this isn't for me, based on what it's actually doing for other people. Okay. So that's like the main goal, but behind all of this, I just want you to do something. So, okay, Bridgette, let's chat.
All right.
So how long have you been with Young Living?
Oh man. Well, I started living with just one oil for a year. That was back in 2014. We used RC, just RC for a year. It helped with my daughter so much. And at that point, I didn't know there was more to it. Somebody just gave me a bottle, and I just kept getting the same bottle from her.
Yeah.
It was 2015 when I bought my kit.
Oh,
so yeah,
cool.
5 years.
Wow. So, how were you building your business before, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, terribly. I did not. Yeah. I honestly did not know there was a business side. I knew nothing about essential oils. I knew nothing about Young Living until RC. In the first month that I got my kit, Young Living, I signed 4 people up. Didn't know that's what I was doing. They sent me a check, and I called them, and I tried to send it back because I didn't know why they sent it to me.
What a funny story.
Yeah. And they were like, they explained like that was our thank you for helping people sign up, yada, yada, yada. So
take this back.
Yeah, pretty much.
You've made a mistake.
Exactly what I said. So at that point, I just continued to share, but not really business oriented. It just was haphazardly sharing with people. I didn't really start taking this seriously until probably like a year and a half ago. I'm a hairstylist by trade, and just in a lot of prayer, God said, step away from that. It's taking away too much time from your family, and start focusing on this.
Yeah.
So I have been, I would say, like business building for the last year, but without a real plan, I guess.
Yeah. It's hard to have a plan, because if you go and you search, like if you do the Google search that I think everybody does, it's like the Google search of mass confusion, where you see all of these, like the building tools that have worked for people. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. They've worked for people. But whenever you try to put all of those together, you end up with like, the equivalent of a Christmas tree light knot. Like, what? I don't know what to do with this. This isn't really working together so much.
Yeah. Like my leaders, my upline have been great, but in like helping me teach classes and helping me share, but have never had a system to follow. Yeah. And like you said, when you're looking at a bunch of different people, you get so confused, and then you just are stuck. You're frozen.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. So how did you find out about Go for Gold?
So Go for Gold was presented to me by a Crossline friend.
Oh.
Yeah. So she was somebody that I got connected to through Young Living. She's from my area, but we just were chatting one day and she said, "Hey, I started this program. Like, I feel like you and I are very similar. I think that you could really like benefit from it." So yeah, I bought in March.
In March. Were you ever on the fence about it? Like whenever I talk about, because I get that I'm on the fence with everything I buy until I decide, like I'm on the fence, like I'm like, I don't care if it's $20. I'm sort of like looking at both sides like, do I want to spend the $20? Like, I don't care how much it is. I'm always on a fence. I'm a waffler until like
Yeah.
when I decide, But
Yeah. I looked on this page for a while, like just read some different things, and
yeah,
I hem-hawed for maybe like 2 weeks. Like I just was thinking about it and praying about it. And the reality was, I was like, it's not that it's not that much money. And if it is going to help me in any sort of way get a grasp on how to do this well, it will be money well spent. So yeah, once I kind of started looking, I was like, it was kind of a no-brainer.
yeah, right on. Well, so what has it done for your business since you've started it? So you said you got it in March. So we're
Yeah.
kind of a month or so into it. What has it done for you and your business so far?
Yeah, I think I was thinking about this earlier this week. I honestly think the biggest shift for me has been changing my perspective of instead of looking at people as I need them to come to me, it has changed it to what value can I bring to them, um, which is so much like that brings me so much life. When I'm a 2 on the Enneagram. I don't know if, like I just want to help people. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I struggled with always thinking I was looking for people for my business.
Mhm.
And the reality is I just want to help people. And so
Right.
this program has been able to just really help me shift that mindset
Mhm.
of really digging into is my what is my heart song in this? Like what what is my what is my view of actual succeeding,
Yeah.
and what yeah, like what is my main drive behind this?
I love this. So you're a yellow, right?
Yes.
Very okay, because you are like blazing yellow. So I didn't know if you self-identified as yellow, but from the outside, you're totally yellow. So just so everybody understands, I wrote Go for Gold for yellows, and the reason why I wrote it for yellows is because, first of all, I believe in my heart that yellows are the best business builders ever on the planet, and the reason why is because they come from their heart first. Because they truly, truly move from a space of service first before anything else. And you can't get better a business builder than that. Not with Young Living, not with anywhere. That's the best business person in the history of ever. So here's another thing with yellows though, is that they have been told, they have been conditioned that being yellow or that part of themselves is actually something that makes them less able to do something like business, less able to do something like sales, or building teams or whatever, because they feel like they want to take care of people, and so like that red that is the driver, they don't have like the red driver in with it, right? Like so I wrote it for yellows because by proxy, by default, if I can teach yellows how to be able to anchor in to their winning part of themselves, which is all of that yellow and all of that heart, and to move from that space and to serve and to be able to grow a business from that space by proxy. I have goosebumps everywhere, by the way. By proxy, everyone else can do it. And everyone else can be able to move from that space, because reds have the problem of going boom and they forget to move from this space. So like that's it brings everybody back here. Yellows were right here the whole time, but what it does is it adds some red into like the guidance, the do this, do that. That's really the only injection of red a yellow needs, in my opinion, is like the here's what you do, here's how you say it ish, you know, say it in your words, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I for so long have like wished I was red. Like I want to be a hardcore go-getter, and that's just not me. And so unless that's why this has been so good, because like you said, it interjects that do this, do this, do this, but I can do it with my heart behind it.
Yes, exactly. And that's the only, I've said it a lot, especially lately. The only way I ever want to be successful is in service to others. I don't want to make money any other way. I choose not to make money any other way other than being able to serve other people, because the rest of it is just, why? You can't take it with you. Who cares? Why aren't you in service to people? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Yay. Well, what would you say to somebody then? And then I'll let you continue on with your Wednesday. But what would you say to somebody that is that's on the fence right now?
I would say that it is well worth it. I would say that if you are struggling, I struggled with really knowing how to be a leader. Just because I felt like I was always giving, and just I didn't know how to lead. And so if you're looking for a program that offers that to you in a step-by-step way, this is it. And I was just talking to somebody earlier about it. It can be overwhelming. Like when you first start and you're looking at it, it can be overwhelming. But I will say that if you slow down and just take it one step at a time, that it is so doable. And it just brings so much life to what you want to do into your business. So, yeah, I just would highly recommend it.
Yeah, thank you. And I love that you said that, because it does need to be repeated every once in a while. That here's the thing that happens whenever people watch any of my videos is they treat me like Netflix and they watch video after video after video after video, and that's fine on YouTube and stuff, you guys, but when you're doing it in a course, the course is created for you not to overwhelm. And the reason and how it's created for you not to overwhelm is that you're supposed to watch a video and then do the thing that video says to do and not move on until that's complete, and then go to the next one and do it and move on, because it builds on itself. And you don't see how it's building on itself until you get to the end and you look back and you're like, I just made all of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But if you go all the way to the end and you're like, oh, I can't make all of that. Well, right. You're supposed to do it as you go. You're not supposed to do it. You're not supposed to watch all of them and be like, okay, now I'm going to do it all. Like, that's not how it's made. That's not how any of this works. Right? That's not how it's supposed to go. But, but thank you for saying that, because that does bear repeating often, I think. So awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Bridgette. I appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
You have, and I love your whole background and everything. You're looking very light and airy back there.
My face. Yeah, thank you.
I love it. Well, you have the best day. Everybody else, you have a fantastic day as well, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.